for joining me for your January Astro Tarot forecast. I'm shuffling the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini. Thank you for your patience. Please watch your moon sign, your ascendant, and your sun sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Let's start. We've got Mars on the 3rd of January that entered Sagittarius through February 15th. This is your health and wellness sector. The 6th house is your routine and regimen. And with Mars here for 6-7 weeks, you can handle your physical self and routine and health effortlessly. There's energy, a fast-paced motion, willpower, drive, determination, and stamina in this health sector. So it's the perfect time to really set resolutions and New Year's, commitments in the health arena, because you have the support of a planet that gets things handled in the health sector. And while Mercury is direct, it's important to tend to appointments in the first month and a half of the year. All of your annual checkups, from the dentist to, regular primary care physician, whatever you're doing. This is the time to handle that, and do so when the wind is in your sails. Also, just to go back a second, the 6th house is pets as well. And if you have a pet that needs a surgery, I would hold off on a surgical procedure unless it's absolutely dire and they need it right away. I would hold off on animal surgeries. I know that's so specific, but Mars is the planet that represents blood and knives and bleeding easily and bruising. And Mercury's retrograde. I actually feel like you shouldn't do anything regarding surgery until after March 10th, when Mercury's direct. But especially from the 3rd until the 15th of February, just to put that in there. Unless, of course, it's dire. Okay, so on the 10th of January, we have our full moon lunar eclipse at 20 degrees of Cancer. So this eclipse is happening in your first sector, the physical body. This is not a day for you to judge how far your life has come. This isn't a day to even get in the car. This is a day for Netflix and chill, because there's an emotional energy when the sun and the moon are aligned and a portal is created. Basically, you are exposed to a more vulnerable self. You're a little bit of a raw emotional nerve around the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And it's okay. This is not the day for reaction, physical or verbal. This is the day to quietly assess data, to pay attention to what you dream. There's clarity and illumination afforded to everyone, but in particular Cancer, and in particular Cancer rising. So this is a time of listening and internal thought, not reactive thought. On the 13th, Venus enters Pisces through February 7th. That is beautiful for certification, foreign travel, study, reprogramming your belief systems. Maybe what you believed when you were 14 isn't what you believe at 40, or what you believed at 40 isn't what you believe at 70. It's time to check in with yourself here. And the 9th house is political, it's philosophical, metaphysical, and you're getting in touch with who you are. And Venus is here, and harmoniously so. There's a smoothing over of this area. So you're really getting to know Cancer and yourself at this time. On the 16th, Mercury enters Aquarius through the 3rd of February, and from that date on, it's all about Aquarian energy, which is your 8th house, of other people's money, your shared resources sector, your investments and investors, and your intimacy, your private life. Mercury here is great for selling or purchasing a home, you and your partner's money and resources, and budgeting something new together. Analyzation, research, looking at homes behind the scenes, doing the work that it takes to, I don't know, assess where you should live, which place is better than what place, where you want to spend your money in the year 2020. On the 20th, the sun enters Aquarius through the 18th of February. And on the 24th, our new moon is at 4 degrees of Aquarius in your 8th house of intimacy. If you're not married and you're not in a relationship, there is a new physical, sexual connection afforded to you. There's also a very private, clandestine energy to the 8th house. Not everyone needs to know what you're doing unless you want them to. I think there is a new environment for you as well. Even though the 4th house is environment, I think of property when the 8th and 9th house sectors are affected in 1 month's time. There is a new energy in the 8th house. You want to put your money somewhere, or you want a fresh start with your partner. So I feel like you could be finding or researching that throughout the second 2 weeks of the last 2 weeks of January. Let's see what's in your tarot, Cancer. And if you'd like a private reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. I have a new website, so please check out my homepage. I have published a collaboration goddess planner for the year 2020. I wrote the astrology for the year as well as the divination. And this is the only planner that you'll need. It's amazing. And this is a creative collaboration with Mother House of the Goddess and Marissa McCall. It's newly published, so take a look at that on my homepage, as well as the winter solstice Seasons in Stone bracelets are available with my collaboration with Melissa Accessories. So thank you for choosing me for your guidance on the astral. You can find me at audreyalison.com for private readings as well. Here are your cards, Cancer. Justice, reward, redemption, legal contracts, negotiations, making something official, marriage. Let's see what else. 8 of Cups. This is definitely eclipse vibes. Look at that moon being eclipsed in the background, and it's in water, like you, Cancer. Turning your back on what isn't working emotionally for you. And it is safe for you to say no to anyone emotionally at any time. I have to write that down for myself. I'm hearing that for you, and it's powerful. 2 of Coins, weighing and assessing. Do I want to live at this place? Do I want to go to this place? Where do I want to put my money? Partnership money, 2 people's resources. That's the 8th house. Weighing your options legally. Do we want to make this official? Do we want to put both of our names on this contract together? Wow, 9 of Coins. You can afford to do so. The 9 of Coins is the woman of leisure. This girl even has a peacock. I mean, she's not missing a damn thing. It's the card of leisurely protection and money and resources, and having worked hard to provide for yourself and a sense of security. This woman has her own property and drinks wine and eats cheese and makes her days worth living, is what I'm getting. And that's what Cancer should do as well. Nurture yourself, make your days worth living, and share in your partnerships. I appreciate your support. Thank you for choosing me for your guidance on the astral. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.